Hi everybody out there in Glock World, and welcome to our video. My name is Mitch. I'm with GlockTech.com. Today we're going to discuss some of the finer points of some of the products that we make here at GlockTech. One of our main products is, of course, the Mick holster. Now, we put up a video on the Mick holster about 3-4 months ago, but that video was actually about a year old. There's a lot of changes, a lot of updates that we're going to discuss in this video. So stay with us. We're going to do several parts. We're going to make these videos a little smaller, a little shorter, and do several parts. In one part, we'll discuss the nomenclature, how to draw the Mick holster, how to use it, how to conceal it. In another part, we'll discuss how to fine-tune it using a heat gun or a hair dryer to customize it a little bit to your specific needs. And in part 3, we'll talk about some deep concealment techniques for ladies carrying the Glock safe action pistol in a purse using a Mick holster. So stick with us. We'll be right back, and we'll get into the demonstration and some of the finer points of the Mick holster and some of our products. Before we get started, I want to tell everybody a couple of quick things. First, we'd like to thank all of our customers that have purchased Mick holsters, that have given us good, solid feedback. You can find the Mick holster on Facebook, on GlockTech.com, on BuddhaWest.com, and on both of those sites we sell several products. Of course, the Mick holster. We sell a sheath for the Comtech Stinger. The Comtech Stinger is designed by James Keating, good friend of ours, JamesAKeating.com. Be sure and check him out. The Stinger sheath was originally designed by Mike Sastry at RiverCitySheaths.net. He is also a very good friend of ours and one of my personal mentors in the Kydex business going back many years. So be sure and check out our friends. We also encourage everyone to join the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, uscca.org, I believe is their website. We're members there, along with being Glock certified Glock armorers and members of the GSSF, the Glock Sport Shooting Federation. Very good agencies. If you're a Glock person, those are good companies and good agencies to check out. Be sure to check those out. We'll be right back to get into the demo of our video. Alright, welcome back to the part of the video where we're going to explain the nomenclature, the mechanics, and the usability of the Mick holster. Today, we're going to be demoing the Mick on several different models of the Glock safe action pistol. We only manufacture the Mick for Glock pistols, nothing else. We've been asked if we'll make them for Springfield XD, Ruger LCP, J-Frame Smiths. At some point we may, but right now with our friends at Glock, owning over 60% of the gun market, with armies around the world, with police agencies around the United States and Canada and abroad carrying Glocks, and the fact that it's our favorite pistol and we're Glock armorers, right now we only make them for the Glock pistol. Very important note to note about the Mick holster. A lot of words called note in there. The Mick holster fits every Glock model that there is. Every one that you have, from a 17 all the way up to a model 36 and everything in between. It fits the short frames, the slim frames, the mini guns, the full-size guns. Fits the pre-98. This is a model 24 long slide ported model 24 in 40 caliber Smith & Wesson, 40 caliber S&W. Very collectible gun, hard to find, hard to get a hold of. But the Mick holster fits this gun just like it does this model 27 or this model 23. I'm a 40 caliber guy, so that's all I have. Ignore that. I know a lot of guys are 45 people, but here it's only 40 caliber. All right. So let's get into how the Mick holster works and how it draws. We've had some people say that they can't seem to get their Mick to come off. Now, if your Mick is too tight, in a later part we'll show you how to fine-tune that so that you can lighten up the draw a little bit. This, of course, attaches to your belt, makes a loop. As you can see, the Model 27 hangs very nicely in the Mick. When you're drawing this weapon, I have to back up where you can see this. When you come out, and I'm holding it in my hand, it's not on my belt. Well, let's use the one that's on my belt. How about that, huh? All right. We pop this in. Now, when I draw this weapon and the cord stops here, I don't want to continue to pull because I'm pulling against the built-in drop pressure. From here, I want to articulate the elbow down, the wrist up, and draw it this way. Just like that. And if I need to push and draw, I can do that. So the gun is locked in the Mick holster. It's in my pants. As you can see, here we are. It's a two-handed operation. The shirt comes up with the left hand. I take the firearm with the right hand. I come out to where the cord stops. I articulate the elbow down, the wrist up, and the Mick holster comes off. Now we'll do that in a faster standard draw in a situation where we would need to get our Glock out in a hurry. Boom, boom, just like that. It comes out nice and fast. Doesn't make a lot of noise. It's a little clicky, but that's all right. Now, let's go over a couple of other things. We can see that this gun is not cycled. Now it is. Now it isn't. We're going to use a Mick that's on the counter here. We're going to put the Mick on the gun. The gun cycles in the holster. As you can see, the gun is now cycled. Do that one more time. So this is how I store my Glocks in my gun safe. With a Mick on the Glock. This is a Glock 27, Model 27. This is in my gun safe. I pick it up, grab it, out the door I go. I can get in the truck, put this down behind the passenger seat. I'm not going to have to worry about an accidental discharge. And that's been one of the concerns with the Glock pistol. There's no active safety. So you can't have this thing, as they say, cocked and locked. There's no thumb safety. There's no decocker. You have to eject the round and drop the trigger in order to make this weapon 100% safe. Now it has 3 safeties. It's our favorite pistol. It's a great gun, but there have been a fair amount of ADs with Glocks. We all know this. So it's not a gun error. It's a user error. So the Mick holster defeats some of the built-in user issues, not gun issues, but user issues when carrying a Glock pistol. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. We'll go with a Model 23. We'll do the same thing. Locked in, just like so. Now, if I get in the dust-up with somebody, my pistol's down my pants, I get in the dust-up with somebody, and this thing happens to come out, as you can see, the Mick holster is going to keep the Glock right here by my business and probably slap me, and I'm going to be doubled over cursing. But anyway, it's here. If I need it with my left hand, I can get to it like this. If I need it and it's dropped out with my right hand, while I'm looking ahead, I can simply acquire the gun and draw the weapon and fire. The Mick holster is always at my ready, as is my Glock pistol. In my pants, we recommend carrying from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, right in this quadrant. There's a little psychology that goes on here. We'll cover that very, very quickly and very briefly. If I have this gun over here on my side in reverse draw, there is, if you can see it, there is a bulge here. In the concealed carry world, if people see that you have a bulge on your side, if you're in the small of your back, their eyes will gravitate to it and they will notice it. For some reason, the psychology, this is where our arms are, this is where our pockets are, this is where our business is. From here to here is a no-stare zone. People are very forgiving about what they see in this area. They don't really want to know if they see a bulge. They kind of want to forget that it's there. So it's the perfect place to carry a firearm in what we call the no-stare zone. Now, as we said before, the Mick is not the end-all for every situation. There's going to be times when you want an FBI cant holster, a paddle holster, a cross-draw holster, a small back holster. That's fine. For those instances when you're out hunting and you want your weapon out, exposed, or if you're out target shooting where you're drawing constantly, that's fine. That's an entirely different usage. Ankle holster, different usage. For quick go, grab, deep concealment, such as our friend Reverend Dennis Swanson, who is a retired minister, and he has a group, well, we'll get into that later, but he actually carries his firearm in church, and the Mick is perfect for him. I think we even have a testimonial of Reverend Swanson up on the website. his usages for the MICs. The MIC holster has also been approved for on-duty carry by several law enforcement agencies around the country and in Canada. Your UC guys, your drug guys, your counterfeit money guys that are out blending in with the bad guys, they're carrying their MIC holsters right here where they can get to their gun. They have no bulge. It looks like something that maybe a cop wouldn't carry. So it's very, very good for undercover concealment. Oh, sucker's backing up on me. For police. And of course, wonderful, wonderful holster for concealed carry. So let's talk about a couple different models and how they work. The standard black model is the Speed holster. You can see what it looks like. This holster is set up 60-40, 60% speed, 40% retention. It's going to be faster and it's going to have more speed, less retention. The premium tan Kydex holster is reversed. It is 60% retention, 40% speed. So a little more retention, a little harder to get off. It's a little stiffer material. It goes on, a little more pop, and it still will come off with a good snapping action, but it is a little stiffer. If you've got kids around the house and you've got your Glock like this is a really good holster to have on. It would be awfully hard for a kid, small kid, to pull this off. So, and again, cycles inside the holster. That is the premium tan MIC. Then we have the third model is the reverse carbon fiber. Frankly, it's kind of a pretty thing. It's not something that you really have to have. It's got the same retention as the premium tan one. A little more retention, a little stiffer, still going to come off with a good snap of the wrist. It's going to pop right off for you and always be at your ready. All right, that goes over some of the usage of the MIC, how it works, the mechanics of it. Stick with us. We'll do another part of the video where we'll talk about fine-tuning it, and we'll be right back with you. Mitch at Glock Tech, glocktech.com. Again, be sure and visit our friends, jamesakeating.com, rivercitysheets.net, and we encourage everybody to join Tim Schmidt over at the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. They're at www.uscc.org. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks.